We're here before the lifts have even started to get up onto the top of the mountain and rip with a guy who's got a helicopter with a camera on it. Looked at some of the footage last night and it is off the hook. So we got some local rippers, we've got Steve Romanat. Should be a wicked ride.
Helicopter view is probably the leading aerial photography business in Sweden. Do everything from real estate to motion pictures. We have done some extreme sports, but mountain biking is all new to us.
It's not too often you get to work with professionals and something new, and this is a totally new concept for mountain biking, so we're going to see how it goes.
We're thinking of having the helicopter probably 15 feet up here, camera facing 45 degrees down into this area. The riders are going to move down and the helicopter is going to sink down into the rock area. The riders are going to come around the next U-bend, and as they come down onto the high speed section, the helicopter is going to go down with them and follow these guys down into the ravine. I've always been fascinated with helicopters, and I started to take my private flying license with helicopters. Couldn't continue because I couldn't get the finance together. I thought this would be a good enough substitute to quench my adrenaline. Once I'd actually learned to fly it, it wasn't a major issue. But then when we started doing filming from a helicopter, I soon realised that it was like almost trying to learn to fly all over again.
The hardest things about it is that you have to have a good communication with the pilot.
It's difficult because I'm flying the helicopter and Eric is controlling the camera on board, so the synchronization has to be 100% for everything to work.
Pretty much a little helicopter RC car on steroids. I kind of want a little toy for myself. Wonder how much it costs.
It costs about £15,000 English pounds. Compared to a normal helicopter, of course, it's it's peanuts.
Obviously, it's more than a toy.
This machine is actually registered with the Swedish Aviation Authority. The company has to operate just like an aviation company. We have guidelines, we have a framework of how we can operate these machines in these kinds of environments, and the company, and both Eric and myself, are certified by the Swedish Aviation Authority to be able to do this kind of work.
We have shot with everything from DV, HDV cameras, and even done some tests with the Super 16, so we can do pretty much everything.
It's by no means a finished product today, and it's like everything else. It does have its faults and problems and difficulties to overcome, but when everything works as it should, it is unbeatable. You cannot beat the footage from this machine. It's incredible.
Normally when we work with helicopters, we deal with rotor wash and the size and the power of the helicopters. And here, we're working with a much smaller device that can come in much tighter and closer to us.
Now to have a new angle of like helicopters like actually ripping around and being able to move with the riders and actually feed off of the terrain, I really think that this is really going to inspire a lot of videos to really find easy ways to create tremendous soul in upcoming productions.
We see already that there's just a fantastic potential to find new angles and create things that have never been done before, and we're just really excited. This won't be the last time we ever do mountain bike. This is just the beginning of our journey.